Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Oh my God. The day is finally here. The Stress Management Summit Africa. So we're just going to give a few minutes for people to join in, like 4 minutes more, so that once it's 4 o'clock, that's GMT plus one, then we will begin immediately. Meanwhile, tell me, where are you joining from? Where are you joining from? I'm here in the UK and it's really sunny. It's quite sunny. The weather is good. So let me know, where are you joining from? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Give me a second. Yeah. Hi. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sebefia. Mary. I see you from Accra, Ghana. Hi, Dr. Uzi. I see you. Onyekachi. Hello. Can you hear the background music? Okay. For some reason, I can't see people's comments again. Let's see. It's a calm music. Hello, 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 hello. So we just have 2 more minutes to begin, waiting for a few more people to join in so that we can start immediately. Hi. I see you, Benson Tonin. I see you, Emmanuel Onyekachi from Nigeria, Dr. Uzi, Rianu Catherine. Thank you. Thank you, and Atinushola. Thank you. Where are you all joining from? Justina from Sierra Leone. You're welcome to this live broadcast. Feel free to share this broadcast to your audience, share the video to your audience so that people will join in and learn, become empowered, because I believe that an empowered family, parent, child is an empowered society. So let's do this, guys. Okay. All right. It's time now. I think I need to pause this music at the moment. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're joining from, and welcome to the Stress Management Summit Africa. Wow, this is our thing, this is our own thing. And the interesting part is the speakers are all Africans. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of introduction about the summit before we welcome our first speaker. Um, I see you, Ba, Patience, Bukola. Hello, 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 hello. So I'm Ezinne Nnamdi-Louis. I'm a medical doctor and I work in UK practicing in emergency medicine department. I'm also the founder of a tribe. The Thriving Olive Tribe is a tribe of thriving professionals who come together to learn how to thrive daily while excelling in all spheres. Again, I am the convener of the Stress Management Summit Africa. Interestingly, this is the fourth year we are doing this. So, about the summit, that was back in 2020 at the peak of COVID. I was out of work. I wasn't practicing as a doctor. So, what happened was I was thinking of how to support my colleagues who were at the front line, battling COVID. So I was thinking of what I can do to support. And then the idea came, why not host a summit? That was in 2020. Interestingly, I had a mentor at that time, and immediately I spoke to my mentor. She didn't even delay. She made me get to work immediately. And I had only 3 weeks then to speak to people, create awareness, get speakers, and all of that to be able to host a summit. So that was the beginning of the Stress Management Summit Africa. Why did we continue it subsequently? Okay, the co-host has joined. I will introduce her later. Let me just finish the story. So why we continued it subsequently is because we wanted a situation where there will be increased awareness on the dangers of stress overload in Africa, and we wanted a situation where we also teach how to manage this stress, because in Africa we live in societies where it's in some countries it's a taboo to mention the word stress, or to say something like I'm stressed. That's why people are dying of depression, dealing with anxiety, because they didn't even know how to manage the initial phases or the initial stages of the stress. So that is why we are doing this for Africa. And then for the theme of this year, the theme is my child's mental well-being. And you may be wondering why, how is it related? Yes, it is very much related, because we are talking about stress management here. And what is one of the things that inspired the theme for this year is experiences in my practice in the emergency department. Whenever I see children coming down with mental health concerns, you see children taking medication overdose to kill themselves, you see children going through depression, anxiety, like it really breaks my heart. So this is one of the things that inspired the Stress Management Summit Africa, and I'm really, really grateful for it. And interestingly, when the idea came to host the theme, my child's well-being, I quickly contacted our co-host, who is going to be joining us shortly. She's already in the background. I contacted the co-host. We had our first meeting, and in that meeting, with her idea, we fine-tuned the topic of this summit, the theme of this summit, from my child's well-being, which is really vast, to my child's mental well-being, which is why we all have gathered here today. And based on that, we are going to be talking about different things, including understanding my child's mental well-being, how to help your child manage your stress, how to be a safe space for your child, and also emotional regulation for parents, because it's also important for us parents to take care of ourselves so that we can take care of the children, because we can't pour from an empty cup. So I'm going to be welcoming the co-hosts with me, Wunmi Olotu, all the way from South Africa.
Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Okay, so I'm like, I think, okay. I'm like, okay, where's my camera facing? Oh, look at me.
Just
It's
find
been a
it.
long time since I actually saw myself in a camera. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to. I'm always very so busy that I'm always like, dress up, get out, dress up, get out, dress up, get out. Hello, everyone. My name is Wunmi. We're so happy to have you here. Thank you for joining us. We really, really want to pass our heart across to you, our heart for families, our heart for kids, and our heart for Africa. I think not the world as a whole, but Africa. Like even me living in I live in Cape Town, South Africa, and Cape Town is a mix of black and white, but we have a higher population of white than blacks. So we have 70% white than black in Cape Town. So and Cape Town is such a very developed city, structured, a lot of things. So I'm starting to see a lot of things that I feel like, oh, I wish I can take this back to Africa. I wish I can take this back to Africa. I want to take this back to Africa. So I'm in Africa, like, and I actually want to start from South Africa because now I want to go into, other places in South Africa that are black dominated, like my color, or brown, because my child would tell me I'm not black, I'm brown. So so I'm starting to like there are many things that I'm starting to learn that I want to take and introduce to my people and see how help us grow. So we are really excited to have you here. We hope you learn, ask questions, and have fun. That's the most important thing. And be here, be present to learn.
Be present. Very important. Be present. Don't be distracted. If there's any distraction, just keep it by the side so that you don't miss anything. I know there are parenting coaches that charge a lot of money to be able to teach the things we're about to teach today, but you're getting everything at no cost because our interest is let children just be fine. Let's raise wholesome adults who will grow tomorrow and not be thinking about dealing with childhood traumas, trying to sort themselves out, whereas they are meant to be using that energy to be building their lives, contributing to the society. So it can be really, really draining. So let's invest the time that we've come here to spend. Let's invest it maximally. So let me just catch up on people that have joined while we were talking. Yeah, we have Patience, Bukola, Karim, our social media manager, the amazing lady. Happy, I see you, John Ojo, Emeka, Obi Kinsley. Yeah, I see you all. Hello, 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 hello. So okay, I think we should just go straight to the speakings, to the teaching. Interestingly, Wumi is the founder of Parenting and Marriage. She's a mental health professional. In fact, let me just tell you guys her biography because she, even though she's the co-host, she's going to be the first speaker for today. You need to listen to this lady. The first time we had a meeting as the hosts of this summit. She started teaching me. We came for a meeting. Instead, she started teaching me and started teaching me parenting hacks. I said, oh, hold on.